They're good.
Yep.
I rolled max HP. I am slightly less squishy.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Now you can take the average from now on.
Yeah, I started taking the average.
I always took the average, I think. Either that or I rolled the average when I rolled.
I think I started below and then I got a good one or something like that to balance it out and then started taking the average.
Yeah, it's a good.
If my memory serves me, yep.
If you roll a 1, that would be horrible.
I think our Bard friend is still well below the average.
You just got to keep rolling.
Rolling. While our DM's away, I'm going to take a quick run to the fridge.
All right, got my blanket, got my books, ready to go.
I am back. Can't have drunkard's luck without a beer. Not quite as good as halfling's luck, but
Still pretty good.
Yep. That and my damage dice went up to 1d8.
Ooh.
I'm pretty happy about level 11 since it's cantrip time.
Oh.
I'm
What'd
going
you
to do
pick up?
3d10 plus 15.
Oh, I thought you meant a new cantrip.
No, the same old one, just better.
How much damage is it now?
3d10 plus 15 for a cantrip.
Oh yeah, do all cantrips get powered up this level?
Yes, they do.
Oh, that's awesome. Poison spray.
Yep, all up to 3 now.
Ooh.
This level's even better than I thought.
That's a good one. Get level 6 spells, get better cantrips, get all that stuff.
Wow.
All that good stuff.
Level 6 spells. That's insane.
Well, not for me. For the single classers.
Okay.
Christina gets one. I don't know about you other guys.
I'm restarting my computer quickly. Having some minor mouse issues.
We got everyone here, right?
Yes. Well,
Ben said he's restarting his computer.
Yeah. Well, I meant besides Ben. Not to exclude Ben, but did anyone else get anything cool at level 12 or level 11? You're not 12 yet. swear I
What
wasn't
cool
looking
spell
ahead.
did you get, Christina?
I was bad and haven't leveled up yet. I'm doing it right now.
Well, this is a perfect chance to ask everyone what level 6 spell you should get.
You guys have any suggestions?
I've never been so high as a cleric, so
I don't even know what spells you can get.
I could
yeah,
take
I don't either.
Blade Barrier, Create Undead,
Ooh,
Find the Path,
eh,
Forbiddance.
I don't know what that is.
That prevents like teleportation into a certain area.
Okay.
I'm bad.
Well, that's
Didn't
good if
seem-
you have a temple.
There's Harm,
That's a
Or-
good one.
Heal.
Well,
Um,
it's the same spell, right? Or do you have to specify beforehand?
There are 2 different spells.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it would Harm is a disease and it causes 14d6 necrotic damage.
That seems like a pretty good boss killer.
That does. And what's heal?
Heal. Surge of positive energy washes through the creature, causing them to regain 70 hit points. The spell also ends blindness, deafness, and any disease affecting the target. It has no effect on constructs or undead.
Hmm.
I mean, we have so many little heals.
Yeah, I'm not sure. That doesn't really. Yeah, my was. That's nice if you're got 2 people in the party or something.
There's also Hero's Feast.
That's a good one. That's bless on everybody.
Yeah.
That's the one you get when you eat at the Infernal Rapture.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's worth a soul coin at least.
I mean, I kind of like that one just because I like cooking, and so like it kind of made sense to me. I was like, oh, that seems fun.
Nice. Do you
Enjoy
cook
the
on the
1,000
forge?
gold. It costs 1,000 gold every time we cast it.
Oh, does it?
Seriously? Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah.
No wonder it costs a soul coin. Sheesh.
Then
I was
I
looking
have
forward to some of that dwarven cooking over the forge.
Everything's all black.
Yeah.
charred meat and ale. That's it.
Just like engine block eggs.
Well, I vote for Harm. That's my vote. A planar ally could be useful, but I don't know. You
What
have to
does
come up
that
with
do?
a good. You just like summon like an otherworldly entity, and it doesn't have to do anything.
Oh.
So
I
you
don't
just
really
like
have any
you just ask
control
it for a
over it.
favor or like a a service in exchange for payment. So it's a kind of a variety of things. Could be
You
good.
can create
I think
undead,
I-
though.
I mean, like planar ally, I guess you could like maybe summon some giant flying thing to carry us somewhere we couldn't easily reach, or maybe plane shift us back to the material plane or something. I don't know.
But you got to make a bargain with it or something, right? It's not. It doesn't
Yeah,
have
it
to
costs.
help you.
No, it basically you pay for services.
Okay. Create undead. That's a couple skeletons and a couple zombies. Is that what it is? Or
Yeah, at night I can do
Ghouls.
it.
oh, ghouls? You can go that
3
high?
ghouls. Yeah, 3
a
ghouls. You have to
6th-level
pay
spell.
150 gold apiece.
Ghouls are pretty cool. Paralysis is my friend.
That doesn't seem too bad.
Yeah.
Is there a
I don't know about hard. It's kind of hard to not do 16. What was it? 16d6 or something? What was it?
that is a
14
powerful
D6.
effect?
14d6. Yeah.
You know exactly when to use that.
Yes.
I'll go with that for
every round.
the sake of timing for now. Because I can always change it later since I'm a cleric, so.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good point. You can just pick whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
Clerics.
Stupid clerics.
Hey,
Hey.
watch it.
Yeah.
This-
You want to
they're
get
the best
healed?
class.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
just
you want to
telling
be a
Adam.
fighter and a mage and a healer at the same time? Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Forge cleric. That's an awesome pick.
I was just telling Adam about my awesome new feature that lets me do that a little bit. Every long rest, I can put a spell on an object that I'll get 10 casts of a level 1 or level 2 spell from my spell list. It can be anyone from my spell list, even though I don't have it prepared.
Cool.
You got make a magic missile wand.
Unfortunately, magic missile's not on my spell list. It's probably most of the time either going to be Melf's acid arrow or cure wound, healing word, whichever one of those is the action one.
Cure
Always
wound is the
mix them up.
actual one that requires touch.
That one
You just like throw this rock. Here, take this. Whack.
has to be a simpler melee weapon or a spell caster's focus.
You
It'll
can make
probably be
a
my
claim
mage.
that a
Rock's a
rock
simple
is a.
weapon.
Oh man, I played in a game where someone had a healing knives. They would just go around stabbing their friends and healing them. You could do the same thing.
I like it.
Like you take 1d4 damage, but then you get healed. So
So where did we last leave our erstwhile protagonists?
We had just realized that Val wants us to just go, so we decided to just go, and we are going to the Bleeding Citadel, I believe.
Cool. Yes,
and
I
was
know
there
where
a
that is.
choice in places to go, or is that like the place
We
to
could
go?
we could go to the Bleeding Citadel to continue our search for the sword, or we could go directly to the city and try to deal with the planar first.
Oh, yeah, we didn't have really good ideas there,
Yeah.
as I recall. So, all right, Citadel it is.
All right. So whoever's going to be driving needs to make a roll of 2d6, I think. Should have this. I should know this, but I don't.
I think it's
By the heart.
2d6.
Yeah, I think it's 2d6.
Done. I got that one out of my system. Ready to go.
Perfect.
Yay, no loss.
Now, where is... Oh, I just had to make it. I forgot.
Yeah, it's down here.
We're at the beginning of a long rest, or at the end of a long rest, right?
Yeah, it takes a long rest to go between places in this world.
Oh, so we need to make, Ben and I need to make wisdom saves?
Yes.
Or is it Constitution? I don't remember.
It's a wisdom DC low. I think you're almost immune. I think Ben's immune.
No, I failed recently, so I'm obviously not immune.
I failed
Let me
just
look
now.
at the DC.
I know it's got to be higher than 7.
My wisdom's not actually good. It's only a +1.
But you're... the thing you guys are forgetting is that you are near a paladin. That was why it became impossible. Or, sorry, cleric. Someone had an aura. There was an aura of bonus somewhere, right?
Not that I recall.
All I remember was an aura of rock.
Huh.
Well, there was Lulu's aura.
Yeah, that doesn't do the thing, though.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't
it's
have
a
any
DC 10
paladins.
save,
Yeah, I failed.
so you're
I am
evil now.
evil.
was
Maybe I should stay evil.
You're more fun when you're evil, frankly. So
Yeah.
I would suggest that.
I was thinking that I might have to make that a character change.
Character development.
Character development. Yeah, I was hoping that I'd be changing to chaotic good, but chaotic evil's fine too.
I mean, you can always fight it off and become good, but whatever. Game wants you to be evil right now, which is
Yep.
good because you're going to the Bleeding Citadel.
Yes, but there's a good artifact that I was afraid that evil people wouldn't be able to pick it up.
The
But I
Sword of
don't know that
Zario?
that's true. Yeah. I don't know if that's
you-
true or
Couldn't-
not, but
Couldn't you have Lulu pick it up?
the elephant?
Yeah.
I think
She's
it's
good.
small, isn't it?
Yeah,
Well,
but
maybe.
magic weapons.
Yeah.
It just gives you disadvantage, right?
Yeah, but it's like might resize. Who knows?
That's true.
Where's the thing? Is there anything else happening between now and there's not going to be any random encounters, but do you guys want to do any sort of chatting?
Yeah,
Ask Lulu anything?
I want to slide up to Unna and say, "Hey, you're pretty handy with metal. Would you mind forging me a shield? I just did some thinking, and I think that I can hold a shield and still perform the somatic components of my spells." I took the Warcaster feat.
Nice.
So I will start driving with my toes, and with my tentacles, I'm gonna forge a shield.
Well, I think you could put it on autopilot. We've already.
It'll drive straight if you let it go, so you don't have to.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It was more
Nobody
amusing
stop
to
her.
me.
But
Well, you can
you
still
do
put
have
your-
tentacles for a reason, so you could totally.
Yep.
I'm gonna,
I mean, you can still do that. Just put your
Yeah.
feet on the wheel, or I think they were just bars anyway, right? They were just tractor type things. It wasn't really a steering wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll use my Artisan's Blessing for the hour ritual to craft him a shield.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Yeah, you can definitely make a shield, whatever kind you want. You guys are level 11. You got whatever you need. That's not magic.
first, I'm going to work on finishing putting together the speakers.
Nice.
Wasn't done with that.
Right. Yeah, that'll be what, I said you were halfway done or something? You needed another trip to do it?
Yeah, he wasn't gonna waste a
Yeah.
rest.
Alright, yeah, you could definitely because you didn't work too hard on it last time, but you worked on it, so you could get it done part-time here.
I'm gonna meditate a lot.
Yeah, and if you'll let me, I'm going to put a spell on your weapon, Defiant.
Yeah, my javelin. Thank
It's a
you.
magic
I've got
javelin, right?
Got a new idea
Yes,
I've
it
been
is.
working on.
It's a magic javelin.
Tinker with your javelin and put some put a magic spell in it. If you'll let me play with it.
Sure thing.
But it's already, just to be clear, it works on magic items, right?
I'll check it again, what it says. One simple or martial weapon, or one item you can use as a spellcasting focus.
Yep, that works.
Doesn't say magic, not magic. Yep.
Okay,
Cool.
you can do the thing.
So I'm putting blur on it.
Thank you.
And if we're not surprised, that's another little neat thing. Is the person who uses it uses their concentration. So we get some classes who don't need it can get a free concentration buff.
That's an important resource to keep track of, actually, yeah. Anything else happening on the trip?
And that's
Grethlok,
a single casting, right?
It's an action to use.
Right. One.
You-
One.
You can use it. It can be used up to 10 times per until I
Could you put
Fill
something
it.
in the chat, maybe? So that we can.
Oh, you're putting all 10 on it.
Yeah, I don't get to split it up.
Okay.
Whatever I get is pieces.
Well, thanks. That's
But
going to
I'm
come in
hoping
real
that I'm hoping that if we get the drop on our enemies, anyone who wants it can use it too, and right before we start.
Yeah, sure. I can pass the javelin around.
Or just everyone, it's a javelin. You all put your hand on and use it at the same time.
There you go.
So now you've got the lightning javelin of blur.
Yes. And I'm going to meditate, aka take cat naps.
Cat naps
All
or
right.
cat nips?
That too.
Oh, okay.
I think one leads to the other.
Yes.
So let me just clarify something on this blur. So Defiant would cast it on someone who touches the javelin, and it would use Defiant's
Well, he
concentration
could
to
cast it
maintain.
on anyone, but whoever uses the item, it uses their concentration. Anyone can use the item.
I
Yeah,
see.
so I could hold it out, and whoever wants to touch it, touches it and casts it
It would be one
using
use
their concentration.
using it, but it's when they use their action, it would be to use that item.
But if you use the item, then your concentration is used.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. So casters probably wouldn't want to use it.
I might, because I don't always use a lot of concentration, but it depends on the situation.
Got it. Okay, thanks.
So that's Unna and Ghuanaer's stuff, and Xolkug's done. Defiant's getting high. Grethlok, what are you up to?
I guess I'm helping Xolkug test out the speakers.
Did we kill the Null?
No, we're doing some experiments on him, but I think he's still alive.
Yeah, I think
That's
he's
right.
still
One
alive.
leg's bigger than the other, but it doesn't walk around that much either, if I recall.
He's kind of like. Yep.
Oh, last thing I
Anything
wanted
else?
to do was get some more death wards out using the Orb of Dragonkind. So let me see how many I gain here. Okay, so I get 5 back, and I'll spend 4 of those 5 to cast Death Ward on myself and Defiant.
Thank you.
Sweet.
Yep.
Make sure
That
you
gives
mark
us
that on.
advantage on
No,
death
you
saves.
just come back to you just come back to life once.
Oh,
basically.
Nice, like an orc.
Yep.
I gotta find a place to put this stuff.
Let's see.
I guess I better get rid of my temporary hit points.
Yep. Let's see if I have any handouts for you to tell you what you're coming up to. Because it's pretty gross.
Uh-oh.
Okay, cool. I have something. You are driving along in your cool war machine. You know, heavy metal sound check kept coming out the speakers. And you see this.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling us about that.
So there's a structure surrounded by this bloody scab. It's gross as hell. You can see the scab is actually like 300 feet high, is what I would guess if I was the DM. The upper 200 feet is like still kind of oozy, scabby. There's a hole on the outer surface you can see, but other than that, there's nothing else. There's no other way you can look to get closer to the citadel in the center.
The scab. That's a great name.
Ain't gross.
Yeah.
How big is this hole?
That's not what I wanted to do.
It's a 20-foot radius hole.
Does it look well traveled? Is that like the main entrance or what?
Yeah, it looks like people come in and out there.
Well, let's drive on in then.
I don't think you can fit your car in.
Really?
Or at least,
You said it was a 20-foot radius.
let me rephrase it. It'd be a bad idea to drive the car in.
Oh, but I love bad ideas.
Do we
I
see
say
any
we
other?
ram the hole.
Do we see any other people or entities wandering around?
Not out here, no.
Okay.
You can roll a perception check to see what you do see, though.
I would love to do that. How'd you know?
Psychic. $16. Let's see. You can tell that it's not like a very well used entrance, but there's some sort of like goat prints, hoof prints maybe, in the outdoors, as well as some weird 5-toed animals. So you can see there's a couple weird shit going in
Humans.
and out.
You guys see those tracks? I wonder what other creatures use this entrance.
5 toes. I think that's a human. At least that's what my nature check will say. Oh, maybe it won't.
Your nature check says it's a. If it was a human, it would be a very very large dude, perhaps a giant dude.
Nice.
Definitely not just a regular dude though, and it didn't look like it's wearing shoes.
Yes, we count the toes, so no shoes.
It could be those toe shoes.
It could be. Have they invented those yet?
Novelty oversized toe shoes from their Doom.
It's Bigfoot shoes. Someone's trying to pretend they're Bigfoot.
I think it's just a vegan ogre.
Ew.
Ew?
I don't know why. Just what a vegan ogre eats sounds just like rotted food, like rotted vegetables.
Fermented beans.
Ooh.
Okay,
Does that mean alcoholic beans?
sure. All right, well, should we drive around one time, make sure that's the best way to go in?
Yeah. Take a drive around the block.
Makes sense.
Circumscabular route.
Oh.
That sounds like someone should make an investigation check with advantage.
I vote that
Someone with
Xolkug
intelligence.
makes that check.
Can I passively investigate?
Oh,
No,
we
this is an
investigated.
active thing. You're just
Yes.
looking at you're investigating the scab.
I'm
Ghuanaer's
only-
looking for if there's a better way in, but you're free to look for whatever you want. Just getting a once round.
Yeah, I said that as a joke because of this. The last sentence.
Yeah, well, just because you're always observing doesn't mean you're very good at it.
Well,
the
it
time.
says passive investigation check. I have no idea what that means.
Oh, it's just a like if you enter a room and there's like a crime scene and you don't take the time to actually investigate it, you probably still know a good bit about what happened.
There you
I
go.
don't see why that would be a too common thing, but you know. With a 20, you don't see any better ways in. You do definitely notice that the scab is gross. It seems to be like in constant battle with like it's reforming and getting blown away and reforming, which is why it's so gross. One of the reasons why. And there seems to be some sort of how to describe it. There's pools of blood, I guess, is what I would just call it. It's tiny pools of blood around. They don't look. They look weird.
Let's
You
add some
notice it,
pus
I
on that
guess.
too. When you say it's getting blown away, are you talking about like eruptions of pus and stuff, or is it wind?
Like wind, also like
Okay.
maybe whatever creatures are going in and out are destroying it, and then like it's reforming.
So is Avernus like a living entity that it can bleed? I don't quite understand why it can be like this.
That's probably a question for like a philosopher of the planes or a
Okay.
super mage.
Well, I
Maybe
wonder
Wolf
aloud,
will tell you.
how could it possibly be bleeding? It's a place. All right, well,
Gross.
not hearing any other ideas, let's pull up and start heading in, shall we?
Alrighty, let's clomp, 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 clomp. Hey, look, it's a new map.
Ooh.
Sorry, I gotta drag you one more over. I'm
Oh, I
running
know
out of
that map.
spots.
We were about to fight Bell again. I was a little worried.
This is the right map. No,
It's a black map.
hold on. Why is there two maps with the same name, but one of them's blank? Are you guys in the top left?
Yes, I am.
Yes, sir.
So
Yep.
this is gonna be the map for the scab. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not top down. It is a side view. It is Mario style.
Oh, cool.
Ah,
So
Nice.
gravity is pointing from north to south.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah, it's a neat little trick.
yep.
It's 10 feet wide at all dimensions, unless I state otherwise. So you can go two abreast. It's completely dark inside.
Good thing 5th edition hands out dark vision like candy.
Good thing we don't have any loser humans in the party.
Yeah. Or half.
Or
Life.
humans are
my dark
gross.
vision, super dark vision, and I can see like twice as far.
Oh, that's right.
My black
Oh,
eyes.
yeah.
Yes. All I know is I'm not leading this party. There we go. That's better.
I have
So-
superior dark vision as well. Is it 120 feet for you?
I
Me?
think that's what it said. I'm trying to remember. Hope I wrote it
If it's
down.
like a demon thing, it's probably 120 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I get from the half drow.
I think that was 120 feet because you already had it as an orc, if I recall.
No, I maybe I don't remember. I should have written that down. It was from that list of things. Oh, it's in the handouts. I'll just look it up.
Yeah. But I think it was just dark vision, but since you already had it, Colin let you have the 120.
And it says right there, the target's eyes turn black and gains dark vision out to a range of 120 feet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Yeah, most of these are buffs. Some of them are bad, but, it's a
That's
gamble.
really bad, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that bad, guys. And I wiggle my arms around.
Here, to the ears right.
We got
Wait a
2
minute.
arm wigglers,
You
right?
both have that, I think.
Both
Yeah.
got the tentacle on.
Here's
Yes.
Xolkug, a high five from across the room.
High one.
Mm-hmm.
Unna, how about you mend this hole in my tunic with some sewing abilities? Can you do that? No, I
I
don't think
can
you
burn
could.
it.
Didn't think you could with
Remember
that
the
giant
tentacles
tentacle.
with fingers on the end. There's not just a single tentacle, it's tentacles with fingers.
I can smash it with a hammer.
I was thinking if it's made of metal, she could do something with it.
Yeah. That wasn't the point I was trying to make.
So up here you see the tube entrance. So you kind of start. I assume you start climbing in. You're doing whatever you need to do for dark vision because I don't know. You guys are a bunch of weird
We all-
people.
We all have dark vision, I think.
You do see something weird, though. Over here, you see an angelic window, a stained glass window that looks like it's pointing into the citadel, with a opaque blue and yellow page depicting the contemplative face of a beautiful angel.
Can we see through the window?
It's opaque, so no. I don't know
Does-
why it's a window.
Does that picture mean anything to
Made
me
of glass, probably.
from my religious background? Do I recognize it?
I think you immediately recognize it as one of the generic, just angel pictures.
It's just your typical generic angel.
It's from Shutterstock.
I mean, it's to Lathander, because Lathander is who Zariel worked for, but it's not like a specific angel or a specific religious event, is what I'm trying to get at.
Do we hear anything?
Roll a perception check.
Got a 17.
You hear gross blood dripping down from ceilings. And
Time to cauterize.
You hear squishing of your boots as you walk through, and you accidentally step in a looser pile of scab.
Ugh.
I am very upset. My paws are not happy.
All right, and just to be
I
clear,
start
we're here
shaking
to
'em.
retrieve Zariel's sword, right? That's our goal.
That's what Lulu says when she is here with you.
I asked Lulu if she can detect the sword at all.
She actually says yes, she can, and she starts pointing you towards it. She's pointing you map-wise to the bottom right. So,
Just as a
ahead-
question, the top right, you would need wings to go up that way? Or is there some ramp?
it's like a jump. So you'd have to
Jump 20
have
feet?
some sort of ability.
Yes,
There's a
okay.
wall. So this is like tubes and tunnels. So there's a far wall and a near wall, and you could be running up either side, Mr. Cat.
Yeah, I could. I just meant in regular terms, you would need some way of getting from that to the top, which most people would have wings or something, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
People.
This
Who
is
do you hang out with?
you'd have to do some sort of Super Mario-esque jump because it's
Yeah.
15 feet away.
Or
Yes.
just have arms.
Or just walk up the wall.
Fly.
That's what I was thinking, fly, but Yes. Colin reminded me that I could just run up the wall.
But fly would work too. I want to. It's not like because this is such a weird area, you know.
Yep.
Weird map.
I bring up the rear as usual.
Definitely see that.
Do you want to go check upstairs and let us know if there's anything that we should?
Avoid? Or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can
did
come
you
with.
want to go up there and take a look, or
Yeah, sure.
We have
Anyone
any
want to
idea
come
what
up
to
with me?
expect?
I'm coming up with you.
Like,
Like
do we
each
know
wing
who
start
owns this
flapping.
citadel?
Do you know what to expect? Sorry. Do you want to like ask Lulu a question?
I guess I was just wondering aloud to the party. Like, do we know who owns this citadel and what sort of resistance we can expect?
Fire resistant.
Boo.
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 I'm glad I'm
Lightning
not the
strikes
only one who booed.
Xolkug. You take 1d6 IRL psychic damage.
We all take it.
Yeah, we all took it.
In our minds.
Yes. Well, it's psychic. Yeah, so
So, no-
Xolkug and I will check out the top just to
Okay.
see if there's any traps or something. It's a trap!
Any bloody treasure up there?
Bloody.
It's a long
What are you,
queue.
It
British?
goes on for a while. We could drop a rope if we want to go that way first, but I say we head back to the group.
I agree.
Want to go up or down? It goes on a pretty long way up here.
I'm gonna look down this pit.
It's a bit.
And which way was he pointing?
Lulu is pointing to the right and down, map-wise.
Can Xolkug and Defiant see down to the right when they're, lowering themselves from up above to down below? Can they see like over here to see if that's a path?
They can fly around over here.
See that, and you can see that. I think that makes sense. Actually, you
Looks like
can
we'd
see
have
also
to
that.
squeeze to get through there.
Oh.
I don't think I want to get down on my belly in this tunnel.
I don't even want my feet to touch this.
Like,
Someone
if we were to
should
jump
carry me.
here, down to here, is it squishy enough that we wouldn't be worried about getting injured?
You could drop a rope.
You should still worry about taking damage.
Okay.
So I'll
Can
hold
I-
the rope and let you go down one at a time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down first.
At
Okay.
least attaching the rope shouldn't be hard.
Do I need any sort
Ew.
of roll?
Yeah, but if
Go down.
it doesn't hold.
You guys are level 11 characters. You have a rope. You don't need any.
Holding the rope. I'm strong enough, and I can fly down after.
Nice. I'll come down to here.
I'm going to practically assume everyone has a way figured out of them going vertical if they need to, like grappling hooks or flying or
Yep.
climbing or.
Got polymorph.
I do too now. Seemed good.
We'll enlarge Lulu, shrink ourselves, and fly
Oh man.
Lulu.
Hey, Lulu,
And-
which way?
Yeah, Lulu.
Just let me hold on. I'm trying to do this and it's not working too well.
I definitely don't want to squeeze down that hole.
There's
I mean,
some liquid over that way.
Looks like
Lulu-
an intestinal track.
Follows behind and says, oh, sorry. He recommends, or they recommend, I guess they're an elephant that way. That's the way that would take him to the thing.
Oh man, really?
That looks like
Are you sure?
intestines to me.
He nods and says, yep.
Go ahead, cleric. You're the tank.
Enjoy your scab sphincter.
Well, at least I'm like small. Can I be down here, like without actually like going into this little itty bitty spot?
You trip and fall face first.
Slide.
I mean, you see that.
Looks like a
Oh,
slide.
I feel
Is it
prayer under my
slippery?
Yeah.
Is it slippery or is it pretty?
like a slip and slide down.
Yeah.
It's like it's craggly, but there's like liquid in the cracks almost. So there's no
Oh.
trouble like holding onto a slope, but you might like stick your finger in a crack and it comes out covered in blood.
That's it. I'm going for it. I said my prayer.
All right. Hold on a sec. Unna, you see some gross shit.
Oh, by the way, the
Including
next
some-
track on the Avernus album is Scab Sphincter.
Oh man.
Happy to contribute.
You see flying insects in this sort of like dark chamber with mutilated devil corpses and gnawed bones and a hole in the floor.
Is this supposed to be like a civilized area, or is this a ruin? Do we know?
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you besides that this is a scab.
Okay.
It's a gross
So-
place for gross devil people.
It seems like maybe this was an angelic citadel that maybe got teleported down here or something.
There's some pretty
Yeah,
sick
as far as like
angels.
what you actually know, that's why it's so bleedy. Someone explained to you that it's the evil of this plane reacting against the pure good of this angelic artifact. So this scab is kind of like the immune system of the plane attacking this foreign body of this sword and citadel that came to protect it.
Well, these insects don't look terribly dangerous or hostile, do they?
Are they hostile? Are they coming towards us? What's going on?
If you stay there, they will not do anything.
Are they man-sized or small or?
It's
Are these the insects we saw before? Like those devil things?
no, they're tinier insects. They're swarms of insects, I would say.
Okay.
And they look evil. Evil insect swarms.
All insects look evil,
Good point.
I mean,
except
my
little spider.
my natural instinct is to burn
It's an
it.
insect anyway. It's an arachnid.
That's true, and it is evil too.
So evil.
Right.
Hey,
Well, this is
it's
the
the
way.
evil that I am.
So I don't feel like these insects are much compared to what we've seen in here. So I'm gonna move closer.
Initiative.
Dangerous.
Everyone's gonna have to roll me some initiative.
Uh-oh.
Is the thing
Lucky
open?
thir-
Where the initiative?
Oh yeah, it's ready. I'll pop it up in a sec. Because I've got the power.
I got the power.
It's just gonna push me out of the way.
Burn up, 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 up.
Wow, I rolled terribly. Man, I'm full of old songs.
Cool, that's everyone. So we sort. This probably won't take too long. Ghuanaer, you hear the angry buzzing of insects from below as Unna descends further down.
Let's see. Okay, well, I don't really want to slide down this small tunnel, so I'm gonna get next to Grethlok, and then I'm gonna teleport down to through the bottom there. Cast Misty Step.
Just Hair did.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
don't feel like dealing with that, so I'll just put myself here for convenience.
Yep.
And then I see some gross-looking insects, and I don't want to deal with these guys, so I'm gonna just start shooting. They don't seem that bad, so let's try an Eldritch Blast. I'll target the nearest
Yeah.
one. See what the first beam does here. 25.
Oh, that hits.
Okay, that's 14 force damage. Does that seem like it's effective?
The 14 is if it crit or if
Yeah.
it's regular.
Oh, that's just a regular.
Okay. So
Oh no, hold on. I'm sorry.
That looks it's
Oh no,
1d10.
no. Yeah, it's. What did I roll? I rolled a 3. Okay, so it's an 8. Excuse me. 8 damage.
okay. It hurts, but it's hanging in there.
Okay, just wanted to make sure it was effective. I'll just keep blasting it. I got 2 more blasts.
Both hit.
15. Okay. All right, another 18 damage.
He did.
Oh, well, that was easy. Pesky insects, get out of my sight.
Xolkug.
I'm aggressively moving up towards those insects, and I'm going to poison spray them. Or a Constitution save.
Let's see. No, they fail.
And they take 25 poison damage.
And guess what? They're not resistant or immune to poison.
How did
A
that
little worried.
happen?
They just die.
What?
I know, it's weird. It's so weird.
Bug spray.
Maybe this encounter is just make you guys feel like bosses, because yeah, you
We
just
are
one shot that
bosses.
swarm.
We are bosses.
Anything else, Xolkug?
Yeah, that's it for me.
Waiting for the other
Step
shoe to
out
drop
of the
over
way.
here.
Stop flying.
Unna. You hear some buzzing coming from below, and because Xolkug, you went over it, I'm just going to reveal the bottom part. Zoop. 2 more insect swarms.
Roll initiative.
Are
No,
we still in
kidding.
the same initiative order, or what?
Yeah,
I'd assume so.
there's no reason. Like, I
Yeah.
just want to see you guys kill these things. It's going to be cool.
They all
I think I'm
form
too far
together.
away.
One giant undead insect swarm.
Do I have enough range with my tentacles to be able to hit this guy down here?
So you have the wording is your reach increases by 5 feet. Let me double
So
check,
it's
actually.
just outside of your range.
Let me double check the wording of the feature.
I think you
Have
should
to
jump
fall
down.
dead or something like that. Take a jump. Try to jump on top of it.
Well, I was thinking jump down in the middle and then like twirl around and have the tentacles like whip out, hit both
Grab
of
them
them.
both on your way down.
Yeah.
Could I
Yeah,
do
see-
that? Could I on
Put
my
their
way down?
heads together. Bang!
So your reach
Form.
increases by 5 foot, so you can hit 5 foot away further than you normally could. So you can
I don't
normally
think trying
hit.
to grapple a swarm is going to work very well.
You could probably hit the one below you, I would argue.
Well,
That
there's
one?
a wall in the way.
Yeah. Well, but your tentacle is can take the shape of the.
Yeah, but that's longer than 5 feet. That's at least like a 10-foot long corner.
Yeah.
But you can't
Well,
see
it's
it, though.
close.
It's a disadvantage.
True.
I mean, you
Um,
just tell me what kind of crazy shit you guys do to like see it, because you're level 11.
You can just jump off and hit it on the way down.
Yeah. Just
would I take a lot of fall damage from this? From this jump?
it's like a
What
fall
about
damage.
just like what's that cantrip you got? Some kind of fire.
Just cast harm on the.
There you
storm.
go. Fireball. I like fireball right in the middle there.
Totally dead,
Boom.
but jumping down to hit him is just so much cooler.
I have Toll the Dead, but
Nah.
Gotta jump.
yeah, I mean, I want to. It sounds really cool. That's what I want to do.
It's
I'm gonna
1d6 per 5 feet or 10 feet.
10 feet.
Yeah, so it's just 2d6 damage if you fall.
But I want to go like down this way and hit this one on my way down. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Sort of leap.
Once you get to there, I use my reaction and cast Feather Fall.
Nice.
And I'm gonna whip out Grenhelda. And y'all take this!
Batter up.
Hell
Held
yeah, that
on a
hits.
tentacle.
For 7 bludgeoning.
It looks really cool. You get a lot of speed, like, because you're swinging with such like a range. You have a lot of angular momentum. Is this? Oh wait, no, it doesn't matter. Sorry. It seems like because it's a swarm of insects that magic, that damage was not particularly effective.
Even if it was magic, because it's silver.
Yeah, even if it was magic or if it was silver, it just has resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
But is it resistant to my insult?
If you only hit it.
It is. It does fail, and it's a little bit depressed now.
Okay.
The swarm.
Alright, that's all I got.
Okay. Defiant.
All right. I'm going to do all kinds of fancy stuff because I'm really far away. So let's see what we do here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. When I get here, I'm going to jump down the middle of the hall because I don't want to actually touch the walls. So that's 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. As I hit here, I realize how stupid I was, and I start to roll down the hill.
I cannot, like, I don't know if you're pointing out
Yeah.
a spot on the map. I can't see it.
If you're clicking, I'm not seeing it.
I'm sorry. I'm under Ghuanaer right now.
And
So I
you're
went.
saying I'm here, there. I'm not seeing anything.
Okay, I'm sorry. I went to here. Then I didn't want to touch the walls, so I just dropped.
Top of Ghuanaer.
I dropped on top of Ghuanaer, or next to her. And that was kind of stupid because when I dropped, I started to roll. And I think that puts me at 50, which is my move speed. Let's do feline agility just because I want to make up for being so bad.
You're distracted by all the goop.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to avoid touching the goop.
And I hear you.
So, let's see, show to others.
And all over your fur. It'd be a real pain to get out.
Yeah, especially now that I'm rolling. Oh, let's snap to corner because I want to actually see movements. That was 50. That's another 15. What is it? Space? How do you do a waypoint?
shift
Right
click
click?
Shift click.
or shift right click.
Whoops.
Let me just hold on.
I thought it was right click while you're holding left click.
Yeah, you hold down left click and you hold down and you right click.
You just keep pressing right
You don't-
click while you're clicking. Or holding
Okay,
down.
gotcha.
But if you don't hold down shift, all right, we got
I think we accidentally summoned Beetlejuice.
30.
it.
Okay, so I'm going to try to get over here and hit that thing on my way through.
Alrighty, go for it.
Can you just like roll down the hill? And
That's
then,
what
like,
I'm doing. I'm
run
just
into
rolling. I'm rolling down the hill, and then when I'm flying, just all 4 feet.
Like when your cat jumps on you from behind stuff.
Exactly.
Or maybe you like pick up goop and then become a larger and larger ball as you roll down.
Oh man,
That's if he
this
rolls
is
a
so
1,
sick. This is so
and then he has to
sick.
clean it up.
Yes.
Just give me a few rounds. I'll clean you with some prestidigitation.
Thank you. 28. I assume that hits.
Yep.
8 slashing.
Sorry, I can't look at his HP when you are right on top of him.
That's all right.
Okay, he is still resistant to it, so it's less. But yep.
Yep. Well, I got a lot more coming for him. 17.
Yep.
Another 13 slashing.
Ouch. He's bloodied.
Okay.
Or a swarm. He's running out of insects.
Half. Okay, another slash. I get 3. I get my bonus action slash.
Yep.
Another 17. Another 13 damage.
Still hanging in there.
Okay, and then I'm going to drop to here. That's it. That's my turn.
Making it too hard. You just need to spray him with insecticide like I did.
It's like 3 feet. I got him with 3 of my feet. My 4th paw didn't get him.
One insect going at Defiant. One insect going at Unna. Defiant.
Xolkug.
He
Xolkug puts
misses.
the orc in Orchid
18.
Man.
Unna misses. Well, Unna is missed by the swarm, I mean. Because I don't know why these guys are even in this dungeon, but whatever. Grethlok.
Did they get
Kill
lost?
Alright, so I can climb at half
Maybe.
speed, right?
Yeah, you can climb at half speed. You can fall.
But that would take damage unless you're a monk.
Ghuanaer might cushion the fall if you aim right.
Hey, no.
Alright. Yeah, I just double move.
Don't even think about it.
These guys aren't worth wasting anything good on.
Cantrips and auto attacks.
I'm thoroughly disgusted. Like, I try to avoid getting this on my fur, and now it's all over the place.
Are you
So
licking
let me,
yourself clean?
What's that?
Are
I
you
think you're
licking yourself
licking
clean?
yourself clean.
No, I am not licking myself clean.
Okay.
I do have my tongue out, but it's like I'm biting it.
Fighting your instincts.
Yes, and I'm biting the tongue, saying no.
So what are you up to, Grethlok? Just
I dashed.
okay. Ghuanaer. Also,
Yeah.
I actually need to finish revealing some. There. Okay.
Step up to the precipice and just start shooting lasers down at the group. First laser at the top bug. Oh, sorry. Double clicked.
That kills it.
Okay, second laser at the bottom bug. Last laser.
Nice.
Okay, that kills it.
All right. Laser show.
Bugs are dead.
Woohoo!
You successfully fended off 4 CR 1/2 swarms that they put in this dungeon. And specifically mentioned are hostile.
Okay.
That is funny. So each
Before
get
you move on,
5
there's
experience.
Yep. There's something I need to see. Like, I can't find my... keep losing my tab with the details of what's going on here. Where is it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You see 2 paths to the left, map-wise, that go just to like a dead end,
Okay.
as far as you can tell. Narrows down. And then there's a pathway to the right that seems to get very narrow, but doesn't dead end. And then there's the pathway to the right of you, Xolkug. Let me actually reveal that since you're there.
Hello?
How we can see a tiny sliver
Oh.
of stuff. I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah, I misclicked. Let me hide that.
You can see a tiny sliver right there.
That's actually off my map.
Over to the right. Scroll to the right.
Okay. Ah, yeah. Prestidigitation. That's a cantrip?
It is. I'll spend a couple rounds helping you out there, Defiant.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm like shaking. It's like just the blood and stuff shaking, slapping against the wall.
Yeah. I don't know how many cubic feet you are, but I'm sure it takes just a few rounds.
Thank you very much.
Sure thing. I understand the importance of a good quaff.
Yes.
Well, judging by this next hallway, it might be a little soon to clean off.
But
It's never
every
too
little
soon.
minute. Yes, exactly.
This is difficult terrain, but only for those who need to be clean constantly.
Yes. Cats are nothing if not clean. After the prestidigitation, I lick the back of my paw.
You want to
Really
drop?
follow us down here?
Yeah, I was going to say we want to drop down with them and head right from there.
I think we want to ask
Yeah.
our elephant which way.
La.
Oh no, she did come with.
She's just flying around being an elephant. She still says to the bottom right.
Bottom right. But it looks like we
Alright.
might be able to go to the bottom right by not squeezing.
Like, she can't tell you like which direction. She just knows that that's the direction towards it. She doesn't know like the way through this maze of a scab. Just to be clear.
But
I shrug.
this is like 5 feet tall.
Where? That is, you have to squeeze through.
Yeah. I think, me personally, I'm going, since there's another hall going this way, I'm going to go up and around.
We'll drop the rope, let you back, climb back up.
Thank
Down.
you. Yes.
Let me show you what you see if you're going through that way, Unna.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong thing.
I just got my fur cleaned.
Treasure chest in there.
So this is like a dark cyst. It's strewn with bones and dotted with weeping sores. But it looks like it was almost lived in or something. There seems to be some sort of like shelving gouged into the scabs on the side with like skulls and some like potions,
Ooh, that sounds
flasks,
interesting.
skulls, weird shit.
I'm gonna call Xolkug down here and say you might be interested in some of this.
Yep, I'm trying. I don't know. I'm
Weird
gonna
shit.
make it.
You're a medium. You can squeeze through.
Call me if you
Yeah,
need help,
okay.
but I'm gonna go get a drink.
I want to investigate, check out what's on this shelf, see if I recognize any of it.
All right. Give me a. I guess how are you trying to look at these things on these shelves?
I'm gonna pick them up
Religious?
and yeah. Yeah, see if they have any religious value or anything like that to me.
Okay. Cool. So you see you see a gem, and you see a bag, and then you see an iron flask, and you see 3 soul coins. This looks like to you something a night hag would have.
Mm.
So it kind of reminds you of Red Ruth for one, and also Mad Maggie a little bit.
Okay.
I'm going to investigate the potions to start with. See if I can figure out what they are.
Do you have any sort of like you've got like an alchemy kit or something, right?
Alchemist supplies.
It's asking for a poisoner's kit, which is a hint, but I think your alchemy supplies will work. Can you give me a nature check?
Sure. Okay. Wow, that was a bad roll.
Yeah, there's some sort of like maybe there's something wrong with your kit. Maybe you don't have the right tools, but you can't figure out. You do recognize that they're poisons, but you don't have the right
I'm going
tools
to
to
use my
discover.
class ability to make a poisoner's kit temporarily, which I can do, and investigate again with that.
Go for it.
Let me just double check that. I assume poisoner's kit is on the list of things I can make. Here it is, the right tool for the job. With Tinker tools in hand, you can magically create one set of artificing tools in an unoccupied space within 5 feet of you. Oh, that would require an hour work. I'm not going to bother with that. Yeah, it's not worth an hour.
Scrap.
So you just got like 6 small like
I'll
flasks
just
of potion.
investigate later. Yep.
Una, recognizing this belonging to a night hag gives you a little bit of info. So there's the bag is the night hag's soul bag, which is where they keep souls.
Ah.
It's useless for anyone who's not the night hag, but you recognize what it is. There's also a heartstone, which allows you to cure any disease once and allows the night hag to become ethereal. So for you, all it does is it will cure a disease once. And then the soul bag doesn't really do anything unless you want to.
I'm gonna take that for
Become
maybe
a
a
night hag.
bargaining chip later.
Okay. And
Yeah, so can any night hag use that, or just the one, that bag?
Only the Night Hag who crafted the bag can capture a soul with it. The Night Hag. And the Heartstone could work for any Night Hag, it looks like.
Well, I mean, we might run into the Night Hag later, so it seems like
Yeah.
not a bad thing to pick up. And it was 3 soul coins as well, right?
Yep, 3 soul coins for sure. And then
just
there's
to be
a...
clear, just to be clear, the Heartstone will work for cure disease, but you need a Night Hag to do the other thing with it.
right.
Okay.
I believe... I did... let me share it again. There's that. Did you see that?
Yep.
Yep.
And this. And you also recognize Unna with that 25, some runes on this iron flask, or some magical inscription. Probably not exactly runic, but it labels this flask as an iron flask containing a flesh golem. So think of Mad Maggie's big, giant, ugly flesh golem
Oh, yeah.
sidekick.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Maggie's old home.
Is that something anyone can summon, or is that only like related to the Night Hags?
The iron flask is something anyone could summon, you would guess.
Okay.
And
Looks
this
like they're-
is this
Go ahead.
Heartstone a one deal only? Or
I would think so.
Yeah.
okay, so once it cures a disease, it's gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a great find.
Looks like there's anything
And-
else just in here.
So there's also, I'm going to list off some things. There's some 3-pound orbs. There are 3-pound orbs of polished obsidian that are worth 100 gold pieces each. So 300 gold pieces total worth of obsidian. You also see an empty casket sized for a human infant, a copper cowbell, a rope noose, a Nothic's shriveled claw on the end of a black cord, a soot-stained wooden coffer containing 3 teeth from a red dragon wormling, a dead tomato plant in a ceramic pot adorned with images of dancing cherubs, and 9 null skulls.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Yeah, a lot of that sounds interesting to me. The dragon teeth, the claw.
Yeah, that sounds like a Xolkug cocktail right there.
I've also, of course, long ago collected a sample of this liquid on the scab.
It's gross, plain blood.
So you said the orbs were worth 300 gold points?
Yeah, so you have 300, they're 100 each, and there are 3 of them.
So 50 gold each, basically, assuming we sell them at some point.
Yeah, can we assume that? Can I just put
Yep.
50?
Or you'll be able to barter with this in aggregate. And that's what you see in this weird room.
Yeah, I'm going to collect some of that stuff that looks interesting. Like I said, at least the claw and the thing with the teeth.
Wait, if we're splitting them 5 ways, shouldn't it be 60?
Yeah,
Yes, because it's 300.
thinking
so 60.
6 because there's 6 of us. But yeah, the DM is not playing a character.
Lulu doesn't demand anything except you to be better than you were yesterday.
Not gonna happen, Lulu.
Get real, Lulu.
I am better than I was yesterday.
I mean, it's all on your spectrum. Like, more evil could be better to me.
I'm a whole level better.
Except you
Try
got
to
better.
get more slaves.
You got better, then you got worse.
I did. Well, I got better if your better is evil.
All right, I'm done with this room. I guess we'll go up to go west or east.
Also, just going to make sure any of those things you mentioned look magical. Because if I sense any
No.
magic in them, then
The specific things that are called out as being magic are the iron flask, the soul coins, the bag, and the stone.
Ask for someone to throw down a rope.
I throw
I'm going
down
to
a
take
rope.
the news too and tell Lulu when I bring out, hey, I got you a present.
Ooh, what is it? Flap, 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 flap.
I give her the news, just like hand it to her.
Oh my goodness.
What's this? A lasso?
And it's whatever you want it to be.
Do you think I could raise cows?
Do you want to raise cows?
I wanna save my friend.
When you
Serious
say
looking
when you say you want to raise cows, like, do you want to raise them from the dead?
no, I mean for meat. Wait, that
Oh,
doesn't sound good
hamburgers.
either.
Wait, is she a
So what you want to do
carnivorous
is make a
elephant?
hamburger and then raise it?
There's nothing in any of their religious edicts that I can think of that would require them to be vegan or vegetarian. So
I don't either. I'm just trying to find out what you want to do with it.
yeah,
Like,
well,
Bumpy
just,
cow burger.
Elephants do not normally eat meat.
I just figured she wanted to be a cowboy.
But this is an
there wasn't a
Olifant.
cowboy. Yeah, well, you gave her a lasso. I
All
guess I
right.
don't know. Whatever.
I think we know. I think
So-
maybe the plane's touching her soul as well.
Many
Yeah, has she
herbivores
been
are-
making rolls while she's down here?
She technically doesn't have to because she's like,
The
if she
celestial-
became evil, I don't know if she would exist.
the world would end.
Yeah, there'd be a
Many herbivores are opportunistic carnivores. I know, like horses and deer will eat meat at the opportunity. I wouldn't be surprised if an elephant would too.
I'm going to continue the conversation about the great tastes of meat to our Olifant friend, Lulu.
she'll like nod on, but she's very confused about why you're talking about meat. So
Because
Have
she
you ever
just
had-
talked about raising cows.
Yeah, because you gave her a lasso. She was talking about cowboys.
Exactly. So it only makes sense to start talking about the delicious meat.
Yeah, but you could talk about horses or something.
No,
Just
cowboys. I mean, cowboys. If there weren't the cows, then you wouldn't need the boys.
I pull up my
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
flask and take a swig to get through this conversation.
Iron flask. Oh, now you just imbibed a
What?
flesh golem.
Yeah, what happens if someone drinks the flesh golem?
Oh, you should
Let's find
totally
out.
open it and find out.
Yes, I think Xolkug would like to know.
You thought tentacle arms were bad.
That's right. It's gonna explode in a golem.
We have
Inquiring
another
minds
fun
want to know.
slide ahead, guys.
Can we try throwing it down an enemy's mouth and see what happens?
How about the knoll back at our car?
Why do you hate the mole so much?
Because he won't talk to us.
You like barely tried.
We should put it in Lulu's hamburger. See what happens.
I like it.
Oh gosh.
Are you sure you want to eat this?
It's got special sauce on it. It's fine. So this looks like a tight squeeze down this cavern here.
I just had my fur cleaned. Does enlarge work in reverse?
Yes. Produce.
Gonna
Is
take
it-
a deep breath and go for it.
And I'm going to
Yeah.
ask Xolkug, do you have enlarge in the other
Hold up.
opposite way?
Everyone line up behind Unna because this is going to be combat. Actually, hold on.
I'm always at the rear.
I guess it's not necessarily combat.
Get over
Just
here,
hold
Lulu.
on. Hold on, I gotta reveal stuff and then I'll bring Lulu. Lulu's not going to be doing too much besides Luluing.
Oh my goodness.
I was
So-
hoping.
You
I was
notice
hoping-
like the walls and floor in this room are not as like crusty, they're more solid. There's no longer that like oozing in the cracks. This is older scab. It's grosser. And you see a bunch of demons covered in gray matted fur, just like trying to claw and bite their way through the floor. And then there's a demon made of shadow flying over them, screaming at them in Abyssal.
Abyssal or infernal?
Abyssal.
Did you actually jump off, Una, or are you supposed to be standing at the edge?
I meant to stand at the
Back
edge.
up a second, let you.
Yep.
Are we noticed?
Let's see. Roll a stealth check.
I
Even
am
on the
great at
edge.
stealth checks.
Well, they're not expecting anyone, and these guys don't look super
Disadvantage
tough.
out of the
so
7.
let's see how they do.
All of us roll stealth or just
Um,
Una?
I would make. Are you all trying to be sneaky or just Una? That's the like. If this is a group check, then you can all make it together.
I
Then
kind
you're
of thought
probably
that
I'm not even
maybe
in the hall.
myself and Xolkug were the only ones who were going down the tunnel at that point.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. But neither of us rolled good, so I think you have
Yeah.
disadvantage too, right?
Oh, right, because she's wearing heavy armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's lots of banging around of plate over here.
Yeah. They notice you.
Scabs
quiet,
falling on
notice.
their head.
Can you give me that fireball?
Oh, dretches. They're not
What?
anything to fear. I think that's the lowest of the low.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
I don't know. We still
Giving you
have
pictures of
lemur.
what you look at.
Do we still have lemur? Lemur? Or maybe that's the devil's side.
Do you mean we or what do you mean?
I just meant, I think dretch is the lowest of the low unless there's still a thing called Lemur.
Lemurs are devils. Dretches
Okay.
are demons.
Gotcha.
But yeah. You start as a lemure if you're an evil person and your soul gets claimed.
Otherwise, you start as a dretch if you're chaotic evil.
Yep. Also, Lulu's with you. Where's Lulu? There she is. She's just doing whatever. As you see them, she kind of goes, gets wide-eyed and looks like she remembers something.
We shouldn't go this way?
I think there is some sort of pet demon nearby, and that's what they're trying to get out. So I don't know if this is the best way to go.
Isn't it the only way?
I don't know. Is there a way we haven't looked yet?
We could go north. The two west we could go up, all the way up and around. But the two to the west were dead ends from what we saw.
I'm just saying. So this, if I remember correctly, the thing down here is Yinogu's pet, and Una, you recognize the word Yinogu. It's the
Oh my god, Yinogu.
Yeah. Do you know Yinogu? Do you want to explain?
It's the creature that created gnolls.
Hell yeah! Look at that. No
It's
god.
Yeah, the god of madness. And
No lord is what they're calling him here. Beast
Yeah.
of butchery.
Exactly.
So it's time to slay Hogger, is what you're saying.
I'm saying this is Hogger's pet.
Yeah.
Okay.
This thing will eat us. Well, if it's there, it's his pet, right? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, and it's stuck here.
Okay.
But they're probably she's guessing that those demons are there trying to get him out.
If we help it, we might make a friend.
Lulu looks askance and dismayed because she's a good person and would never recommend that, but you know,
But friends are always good.
she has to reluctantly nod at that.
Yeah, we
Friendship
need
is
someone
good.
Should
with
give
deception up here.
Lulu a soul coin to hold for it.
Oh, don't. It's
I mean-
torture.
So I guess I can try to bluff our way past them if anyone has an idea for a general approach.
I
I
would
would like to, frankly, free the demon pet because I want to help the demons. So I wouldn't even be bluffing.
I agree.
Sadly, I do not know Abyssal. I could cast Comprehend Languages as a ritual, but that would be 10 minutes or whatever.
At this point, since they noticed me, are we in combat or are they like friendly?
No, I was gonna let you guys kind of like get read the situation, but as you notice, the shadow demon flies up.
Hey, buddy.
Says, "Hey, what are you doing here?
Can we comprehend each other?
Does anyone know?" He's speaking in Abyssal, so does anyone know Abyssal?
No.
I thought someone did.
I
I
speak
think
Infernal.
Defiant. Yeah, even Infernal.
Infernal would be good, but Abyssal is what he's speaking. So, if not everyone, he yells at you in Abyssal, and then if you don't understand, what else does he speak? If anything.
Colin.
Defiant, can you try talking to this guy in Infernal for me, please?
Sure. I say, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
He looks very mad at you speaking of Infernal
Yeah, that
Legend.
was a bad idea.
Okay.
Speak giant or goblin?
No.
I don't speak null.
What kind of languages can my shield speak?
Your shield is a devil, so it speaks Infernal.
That's not helpful.
I got Undercommon. That's the only weird one I have.
Unless he speaks Orc, I'm not going to be of much use here.
Let's try
Does he
Common.
speak rock?
I'm just confused because he speaks.
Rock and roll.
He has telepathy, right? That doesn't mean he can.
I think
Speak.
telepathy means they can talk with any intelligent creature, if I'm not mistaken.
There's spells, but I don't think the telepathy itself does that. I'd looked this up from my helm earlier, and
Yeah,
at least it
that's why
doesn't affect thoughts. It doesn't.
It doesn't have any extra rules text saying he can speak to anyone.
Okay.
So he's just going to be screaming at you in Infernal, or
No,
in
Abyssal.
Abyssal, sorry. And then you speak in Infernal, unless you want to take that back, because you would
Nope.
recognize that.
Nope,
And then he gets mad at you, and shouts at you, and he looks like he's going to get angry if you don't go away.
I'm going to show him my sigil of Lolth. I'm going to hold that up. I hear the commotion. I kind of move forward a little bit and try to.
in this age, is Lolth a devil or a demon?
Lolth is a demon.
In this, okay.
Well,
I know
last I
she's
checked,
chaotic
Lolth was chaotic evil, so she's a demon.
but I didn't know.
I don't
if she
know
was-
if I would call her actually a demon or just like some other chaotic evil.
Yeah, she's a
Because
god.
she's more closely related to like dark elves and that whole spider shtick.
Yep.
I think demon is like a separate branch of chaotic
Like,
evil.
like an evil god
sure.
or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I know she's an evil god, but I was thinking that she was a ruler of a plane of hell at this point, but I don't remember.
Let me look it up again real quick. I mean, she's in the Forgotten Realms wiki because this is.
It depends on the year. At
Yeah, I
one
think
point,
this is the latest year. Like it's after the Reckoning, post Sundering, right?
yeah.
Is there a timestamp for any of this?
Same thing with Tiamat. At one point, Tiamat was in the demonic planes, but then eventually Tiamat became a devil as well.
Yeah, she was allied with Grumsh for a while, then became enemies after their failed attempt to kill Corellin Lorathian.
Grumsh.
Grumsh,
I know that's.
god.
Is he a devil or on the demon side?
He's the orc, chief of the orc pantheon, I believe.
Right.
He says he's an orc god and greater deity.
What's his alignment?
And he's evil,
I'm sorry.
chaotic evil.
Okay, he's a more demonic aligned as well then.
She conquered the 66th layer of the abyss, the demon web pits for herself.
Okay, well then she's definitely a demon too.
So I don't think because they're chaotic evil that they necessarily like another chaotic evil person because they're both chaotic and evil.
Yep.
But they're still not like they still don't seem friendly.
Then she turned the demon web pits into an independent plane.
Okay.
All right. Well, I could sit here for 10 minutes and understand Abyssal, but I don't have any way to talk to speak it.
Would he actually wait 10 minutes? Or
Why
maybe
not?
we should just back out.
I have thaumaturgy, or however you say it. But I'm not really sure that I could do anything with it that he would understand.
You could like shake the ground and make it rain blood.
At this point, is it better just to back up, try a different path?
Yeah. Our Oliphant thinks so.
I mean, unless if this was our only path, I don't see a reason to push forward.
Apparently, in this age, Lolth isn't even the unrivaled goddess of the Drow. She has rivals for that now.
Nice.
For the Dark Seldarin were revived.
It's 1494. So it's like
Oh,
the
do we
very
have
end.
is Soon the goddess of Drow too?
It's Seldarine.
Seldarine's the hall. Is
Dark
that a
Seldarin is all in
person or is that
Faerun. It mentions, it doesn't specifically say those are the other ones. It sounds like it.
okay?
Yeah, those are Drow goddesses.
So what are you guys up
I
to?
think Soon's the goddess of love.
I'm
I'm
kind
not
of the
mistaken.
mindset that we should backtrack up to that northernmost path that's heading east.
I'm fine with that.
Well, as long as someone doesn't mind helping me, I don't have any good ways up there.
We got
I say
rope.
we kill them.
Kill him.
Kill them.
Kill them all.
I
Let
like the
Baal set it out.
anyway.
Let Baal figure it out.
Well, I mean, if we're expecting worse as we go, is this the way we want to go?
We can back up, prepare some spells, get ready for it, and then jump them. If they're letting us leave, we'll start to back out, look like we're leaving, and we'll come back and charge him all prepared.
I really would prefer a different way just because I don't want to get my fur dirty, but
I don't think you're going to avoid that.
Ghuanaer's got more prestidigitation, right?
I've got unlimited. But so I guess my character wouldn't want to interfere with the demons trying to gain more power, since I'm here to try to keep the balance.
Well, the way we need to go.
Yeah, you're more about like you're more here on their side versus the side of the against the devils, right? So
Right.
Lilith probably wouldn't want you to hurt these guys, but if there was like if you could take their power and give it to her, she would like that the best.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I guess
gnolls
maybe we
aren't
could-
that
Yeah.
great.
Gnolls are kind of dumb.
Not really.
Stretches are dumb. Petalons is dumb. Scabs are dumb.
I wish someone had tongues. That's what I wish.
I mean,
All right, are we going for it or not?
I think so.
All right.
I mean,
Can
this is scabby here. It's not so wet anymore, so maybe I won't get my fur wet.
Can I? This guy's flying here, right?
yep.
Can I jump down and grab him and try to tackle him down to the ground down
Yeah.
here?
Sounds like athletics.
Yeah, you would do an athletics check to well,
I'm trying to convince us to back up for now, though. I'm like, hold on, let's just back up. Back up. They're going to let us, they're not going to fight us now. Let's at least prepare. I worry too much and they don't seem to understand what we're saying.
Nah. I'm ready to go. If we're doing it, I'm doing it.
Well, if she hasn't jumped yet, I'm getting
We
ready
have
to
15
go.
minutes,
here.
right?
yeah.
I'm ready. I'm heading over to your spear to try to get Blur ready.
Okay.
Anyway, like, come on, we got the spear right here. It'll help us fight.
Blur to go.
All right, let me know when you're jumping down.
And I'm going to move up to Grethlok, so all 4 of us could hold Blur.
Nah, I use concentration all the time. There's no point in me taking it.
Okay.
Okay.
Need to know how
Alright,
many people are using it, though, so I can keep track of the charges. Looks like just me and you, probably. And Ghuanaer, are you going to use it?
I have a lot of concentration stuff, but I'm not sure I would use it for this particular
Okay.
fight.
So just
It's good to
then.
start.
So yeah, I'll touch it. Sure.
Okay, so
Woohoo.
that's 7 charges.
7 charges?
Left, I said, because there's 10 and we just used 3.
Yep. Okay.
You can jump anytime.
Blur the shit
Alright.
out of
Hey,
this.
if you want to like, are you trying to hit him while you're flying down, or like grab him and?
I want to
have somebody
grab him.
grab- So that would be a grapple. So that would be you make a attack action to make a special melee attack. And so you make an athletics check against his athletics or acrobatics. Okay.
So I should roll athletic.
Yep. And he will roll either athletics or acrobatics. He's going to try an acrobatics, and he succeeds. He manages to get out of the way.
Oh man. Even with my tentacles, he's able to get out of the way?
Yeah. Maybe you're still
Good.
not used to them yet. And then he
Okay.
goes, says something in Abyssal and initiative time.
So at this point, I've jumped down and missed him.
Yeah.
Right? So I've landed down here, but while I was jumping down, I'm gonna yell, "You hideous, hanky waving stench cow!" And then I would take fall damage, right?
Yeah.
Well, looks like 2d6.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah, rolled a 1. Nice. Bringing up the rear as usual.
Oh, a 1. Did you
Yeah.
roll that? I had a 2, twice as good as you.
All right, Ghuanaer.
Oh wow, I'm
Hank-
not used to going so fast.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm not used to going so slow.
let's see. Una, you're immune to fireballs, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. I'm just gonna kind of
What do
peek
you
my
mean
head
by
over
that?
there. Gonna peek my head down here and say, that doesn't look like a very fun room. And then I'm gonna
Yeah.
toss a fireball down there.
What does it mean by Una is immune to fireballs?
Wrong thing.
I know you're resistant to fire, either because you have the shield or because you're a forge domain.
That's because I was taking it because I was the forge domain.
But that's just resistant, not immune, right? Or is it immune now?
I know I get immunity at some point. Hang on. Look at.
Well, it doesn't matter. You're getting fireballed.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Oh, that's a bad roll.
3 1s and
Yeah,
2
that's not
2s.
it's not a good
What
roll
the
there, buddy.
hell?
That's horrible.
Man.
They're probably
Well,
always too.
everything is resistant to fire, so there's that.
Even the shadow demon? Oh man.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I'll start with the shadow demon, and then I'll go.
Spell on them.
Even
me
half
pull the,
damage. I mean, it's like 5 targets. It's probably the best I could do.
Yeah. You'd probably kill the dretches anyway.
I don't know. Now with half damage and some of them dodging, Like-
Yeah.
at least some will probably survive it. 11 is kind of lower than I'd expect for their health.
That's true.
You might bloody them all.
Woohoo! I like that.
Finally dragged it
explosion.
over.
That's great.
So where are you putting it?
I'm just hitting these 5 guys plus Una.
Alrighty. I went all through that just to get that. Okay, that's cool.
Seems like it should be possible, right?
Yeah, it's anything's possible in this world.
More effective in a confined area like this, right? It like shoots out all the tunnels.
It does.
I wish that's how it worked.
It does, doesn't it? Doesn't Fireball actually?
It goes
Corners,
around
I know
corners,
it's
yes.
larger
It does go
range.
around corners,
a
but it's
small
not
area.
gonna. It's not gonna actually like do more damage because it's in a smaller spot.
Yeah.
Says
Doesn't
it
do more
ignites.
damage or go further range just because it's confined.
Okay.
I guess then technically it hit that guy then, right?
What?
It's just
No
getting
way.
the 5 closest ones.
Yeah. I
Alright.
can't hit that
No,
guy
you
near
can't
me.
hit that guy.
Alright.
It's 20 feet, right?
Right.
Yeah, no way. It's
Yeah, there's no way it hits that guy.
Just hitting it somewhere around here, trying to hit these 5 guys plus Una.
Alright. Shadow Demon.
A ricochet with my shield.
Dex saving throw. He. Oh my god, he does not have magic resistance. So he
Nice.
has to roll a straight saving throw. And he fails, but he's resistant, so he takes half damage.
That's what you get for
Now-
not speaking my language.
Stretch 1. Stretch 2. Stretch 3. Stretch 4. This is starting from the top, going counterclockwise. So that's a pass, fail, fail. So they take
5, 5, 11, 11.
Yep. The ones who took 11 are bloodied.
Nice.
Ah, see, I still think it was probably worthwhile.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Okay.
whatever happens to Unna in terms of saves and whatnot.
I have resistance. I do not have immunity.
We got to roll a save first. Yeah, Dex 17, DC 17. Ah, there you go.
Nice.
So you take 5 damage. That's nothing. Took more in the fall.
I
Any
yell some
bonuses?
comments up to Ghuanaer.
Do I get one of your patented insults?
You do.
Did that cauterize all the blood from the walls?
Right. I'm helping.
Yeah, I mean, it's already pretty crusty here, but
I bet Lulu can wreck the Shadow Demon.
I tell
right.
Ghuanaer
Yeah.
she should be sleeping with one eye open.
I'm helping. All right, so I'm gonna cast a quickened Eldritch Blast to finish off my turn here on
Okay.
the Shadow Demon.
Shadow Demon?
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast isn't shadow damage, is it?
No, it's force damage.
Sorry.
Any of those hit?
all of those hit.
Excellent. 36 damage.
He
Evans-
is bloodied.
A 13 hits.
He has armor class 13.
Wow.
Actually, so yes.
All right, and then I'm just gonna like step back here and hide.
Better step back.
Nice.
Grethlok.
Okay, I'm going to here, and I'm going to cast Enemies Abound on the Shadow Demon.
Intelligence saving throw. It's not. Is it immune to being frightened? It's also grapple paralyzed. It is not immune to being frightened. Hallelujah. Intelligence saving throw. It rolls an 18.
Well, okay, that was my turn, I guess.
Wah wah.
Sorry, buddy.
It's rough
Yeah.
to take a big spell like that.
Yeah, it's. I kind of wish there was something on a successful saving throw, like even just like stun.
Yeah,
Come on.
just something. I mean, that's a 3rd level spell. Come on.
Does seem like many of the bard spells are save or suck.
Pretty much.
Unna. You just got fireballed.
I have one of those too, friend.
She blasts all of us. Just get Ghuanaer.
We're all blurred, right? Because we did that before the action.
3 of us.
Some
yeah.
of you are blurred.
Yeah.
I want to do a spiritual weapon.
Nice.
Hit this
Where's
guy
it?
up here,
Where's it appearing? I'm gonna grab you a
up
token.
in the air above me here.
There,
That's fine.
and you should be able to move it.
So it's gonna hit for 13 damage, force damage.
Force damage. Okay. Ouch. He's barely hanging on. Oh my god, you guys. He has 6 out of 66 health points left.
Wow.
666. Just like the combination of the safe, guys.
Just like my hit points, 66.
I think I want to do a word of radiance
Hell
around
yeah.
me.
Let's roll for the Shadow Demon first.
What's the
because
radius?
It's 5
5
feet, I
foot.
believe.
Yeah, it is 5.
Okay,
it's
so just
the
those
2.
stretches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so left stretch succeeds, right stretch fails. Takes 12 damage and dies.
That's it for me.
Stretches. I think they're just gonna swarm Unna.
Can the dretches fly?
No, they're like climbing on the walls. At least
Well,
according to
these
the
are 10 feet wide, right?
Yeah, and they can
So-
also do get around.
Okay.
And they also fart. Or
Oh,
they release a fetid
that's right.
cloud. So
That's right.
Unna, on your turn, you will have to make a saving throw or be farted
I mean,
on.
I'm used to being around other dwarves, so I mean,
Is it poison or what? What is
It is. It would be a poison effect.
Okay.
But they're also gonna.
can I
That
have a
actually matters to
resistance
me.
to poison? FYI.
Okay. So 4 bites and 4 claws. What's your AC again?
23.
Okay, so they can only hit you if they crit.
Why do you say 4? I only see 3.
Oh yeah, 3. Sorry. Thought the dead guy was still alive. They all miss.
Hey,
So they're all like biting and clawing at you.
break out into an MC hammer. Can't touch this, but you know.
And the Shadow Demon
Dies.
runs the fuck away.
Yeah.
He
Come back here.
becomes incorporeal and
Is that a spell?
it's not a spell, it's because he's shadow. It's listed as a feature. I don't know if it doesn't say it's a spell.
Okay.
Were you going to counterspell it?
I was.
Rude. What's his speed? 30 feet. So he has to go 15 and then
He can run to hell.
20, so 45. Yeah, okay.
Does that mean we can't hit him at
flies
all?
away.
Oh, okay.
No, it's only when he has to like activate it and then he moves, but still magical weapons will hurt him and everything.
Okay. But he just walked through the wall.
Yep. He can move through creatures and objects as if they were difficult terrain, so
Nice.
zoop.
Why was he having a hard time freeing this demon's pet?
I mean, he was trying to like he can't.
Maybe the pet can't walk through walls, but he can.
Yeah, exactly. He's a shadow demon. Not everything is shadow. And he was about to die, and he would rather, get out than.
I'd rather kill him. Change
You
my
have
plans
to-
for the day.
You'd have to find him first.
Could have
Xolkug.
harmed him. No.
Harm on a 6 hit point creature? Nice.
Yeah,
Eh,
rapid splash, the 2 on the left.
Big saves.
Oh, and I got it. Every time I level up,
It reset the damage.
my bonus for being an artificer that I have to manually put in, so it's 5 more than it says.
Okay, so the first one failed. The second one succeeded. So he takes 14 damage
Yes.
and dies. Anything else?
I'm gonna land. Right there, I think. Block off their retreat in that direction.
Yeah, they're definitely looking very panicky after the shadow guy left. Defiant.
All right, I'm going to do some fun. I'm going to ride on my belly. 5, 10, 15, 20.
It's like a
I
slide.
just cleaned you.
Just like a slide. Well, he said it was solid here. It's just solid scab.
Yeah, it's
So,
prestige.
so I'm just sliding down. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I can land right next to Unna. And then smack the hell out of these people. First, the guy on my to the west.
Okay.
$17.
Yep.
7 slashing. It is magical.
He did.
Okay, the guy on the right. 12.
Yep.
Wow.
They have 11 AC.
6
He's
slashing.
not dead yet. Not
Bonus attack. I don't want to use a key just because they're wimpy. 17.
Yep. He's dead.
Nice. I'm glad I didn't use key. We did use blur though, damn it.
I mean, it was a bunch of stretches. But that's it. Mission accomplished. And we're calling here for tonight.
Yep.
Sounds good.
All right. Next week, good, right?
Yep.
Yes.
We can't
wanted to-
speak English sometimes.
Wanted to say this has been a pretty awesome dungeon. I like the side profile
I do
concept.
too. That's fun.
Yeah, it's neat. And actually, you're almost. I realized when I was preparing for tonight, you're getting close to the end of the campaign. So we're gonna have to talk about what to do after that.
Nice.
Yeah, it feels like we're almost done with the giant fetch quest.
Yeah, that's all. This game, you just got to get the MacGuffin, you know.
Right.
D&D.
Yep.
All right. See
All
you
right.
guys next week.
Yep.
Good.
Thanks
right.
a lot.
Right.
Later, guys.